Okay, now let's start with this computer networks. This is 18 says 52. Uh, so let's move towards the slides. So the first slide, as you can see, this is the book of your computer networking top-down approach, and it is written by Kuros and Rose, the sixth edition book. And the next, moving towards this, you are going to learn all these things, that is the meaning of your internet protocols, the network age, that is your host, access net, physical media, networking core, packet, circuit, switch, all these things we are going to learn. So how to give the security protocol layer. So this is the whole other things of your chapter 1. Let's move slowly to the next slide. So now here we will see that what is what is the meaning of your internet. So very basic thing. Here you can, as you can see, it is a diagram. Some of the diagram is there, and here you can see the mobile network. Here you can see global ISP, home network, regional ISP, institutional network. So here in the mobile network, let me consider only this mobile network. So what is the meaning of my mobile network? Mobile network in the sense, whatever the signal is coming in your mobile, how the signal will come through your mobile. It has to connect with any of these routers or network signals. Okay. It is a tower. You can see, as this is a tower, it will have some range. So once the range will be there, it is going to connect. Suppose this is the tower of my Airtel. So what will happen if I have the connectivity in my mobile phone as Airtel connectivity? So it will try to connect with this tower. Okay. So once it will try to connect with this tower, this one will have some bandwidth. As you can see this picture here, this is the bandwidth. So it will try to connect with my mobiles. So then what will be the next thing? In nearby, if my laptop is also having the connectivity, if I have taken the Airtel connections, it is going to connect with this. If in my car also there is a connectivity, it is going to attract towards this network. So what this is the thing here, we can consider this as your network, because everything is connected with this tower. And this is a mobile network, this is a laptop network, this is a car network, whatever the networks. Another thing also, the meaning of your mobile network will be, suppose this is a mobile, it is getting connected with this tower, but this laptop and car is not getting with the connected with this tower. Then what you are going to do is, through your mobile you have been connected to your laptop and to your car. So that is also the meaning of your mobile network. So this is one periphery where have connected with all the items whatever is there with the mobile network. This mobile network is not having that much of range which can be connected with my this laptop. You can see this is a bandwidth they have given in a picture, where only this mobile can be connected through this network, this tower, and it is in the other way it is giving the connection to the laptop and this car. But this mobile is not giving the connection to my home network. So inside my home network, what is happening? Here I have the modem or router, it is there. So here it is giving the connection to my laptop. Multiple laptops you can give the connections. So this is my home network. Now this is one more institutional network. Just consider this as your college. So here what is happening? Multiple computers will be connected. So here it has been connected with one router. This laptops is having the connections, Wi-Fi connections with this modem. You can see this is, as these lines are there, this is a wired connection. So from this diagram you have to understand it is a wired connection or wireless connection. All these systems in here has been connected with the router with your wired connection. But here you can see this laptops has been connected with this through your wireless connection, and in the other way this one has been connected here with this router. So here in this way this is has been maintained for your institutional network. Now how the bandwidth, the high bandwidth will come towards this. You have understood about a small thing like your mobile network. The next one is your home network, and the next one is your institutional network. how this all these things has been connected with you globally or regionally. Just consider this college is in your Bangalore. Now this is a home network with your suppose in somewhere else in Hyderabad. So now what I am going to do, this Bangalore, like these institutions, there will be n number of institutions. All the n number of institutions has been connected with your regional ISP, and then this regional ISP will get connected with your global ISP. It means inside your Bangalore, how many institutions are there? All the institutions are getting connected with your regional, like one in one bank, regional in the sense you can consider as your Bangalore, Hyderabad, Kolkata, like this, and all these things globally has been connected. So with this ISP, the global network only it will be the one. So this global network is going to be connected with all these things. This is a flow chart of the way how it is getting connected. Now this also can be connected directly with your mobile network, and if you want, otherwise you can directly connect this institutional network directly with the global. If you have the versions of that, you can directly connect. Otherwise you have to go through these channels like regional then global. So this is the meaning of your network, how it is going to connected. You can see here the PC server. This is a PC server and wireless laptops and smartphones. Okay, as I told you, this is your wireless links. You can see modems, towers, all these things are wireless links. This is your router. Whenever you are going to give this kind of connections, this connection will be known as your routers. So here, first point, as I explained you like this, millions of connected computing devices, all the computing devices, here the mobile, the laptop, here again the laptops are there, system is there, servers are there. You can see this is the servers. So all these things are known as your host. This all these things, whatever you are here, whatever has been mentioned, all these things are known as your host. If you are sending any message, you have to send the message from one host to another host. If you are sending the message from mobile to PC, then mobile is your one host, then PC will be your another host. Then mobile will be your source host and PC will be your destination host. You are going to send the message from one host to another host. These hosts are also known as your end systems. And how they are running? They are running through the network apps. Okay, by using the networks. Which network here they have used? Mobile network. Here which network? Home network. Here which network? Institutional network. So by using this kind of networks, they have been connected with each other. The next thing is how the communication links has been built up. As you can see, this is a wireless link and this is a wired link. If you have given this kind of lines, this one will be known as your wired link. Here you see you have been connected all the systems with your router. This is your wired connection. Here all these laptops has been connected with this modem wireless. So this is your wired connection, this is your wireless connection. So this communication links, this wired connection can be a fiber, can be a copper, can be your radio satellites and all. This radio satellites, this is your wireless links. This fiber and copper is your wired links. And the next one will be, what will be the transmission rate? How we are going to measure how the packets are moving from one place to another. We have to measure this transmission rate through your bandwidth. Okay. Next one is your router. This is known as your routers. As you can see in the picture, this is your routers. Multiple routers has been connected. In the institutional network, here there are 3 routers, and these 3 routers has been connected with your regional ISP. You can keep multiple of routers. In the picture, it has been shown only 3 routers. Then all these routers are going to say, connect with your global routers. Here also you can see here it is a dash mark. It means there are multiple of global networks has been connected. What is this now? This router means packet switch. It forward the packets, chunks of data in the sense the set of data which we are going to forward from one place to another place. Here, if I want to send any packets of data from this system to this mobile, how I will send? I will not send from here to there directly. I cannot jump. So I have to send through this router, then it will go here, then it will go to regional ISP, then it will go to the global ISP, then it will reach to the mobile network. It will come in this wireless tower. From here, the message will receive by these mobiles. That is the reason always our this kind of network provides a routers and switch. There are varieties of switch. Here we have been used packet switch. Why it is called as packets? Because all the informations whatever is moving from one place to another place has to go or has to forward in the form of your packets. So definitely in each network there will be the value of your packets, how much value, how much chunks of data you can send through your one packet. You cannot send millions of data, more millions of data in one packet. It is not possible. That is the capability of one router, how much chunks of data it can carry. Otherwise, the data will get crash. So this is all about your internet. The detailed description